Ooh, yummy time. Hello. Hey, how you guys doing? I was very off at the beginning of that, but we're going to just leave it how it is.
If you are off, we should do it again.
Ooh, yummy time.
As you all know, as usual, Fall is starving. She's hungry.
I'm not even going to entertain that. I am hungry today, but guess what we got for y'all today?
We have Tuna Creations.
It's just broccoli and mozzarella lasagna. We're not going to say that name because I don't even know it.
Michaelinas?
Yeah.
I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. But anyway, so this is what we're having. We made our own tuna casserole, but we skipped cooking it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's actually really good. So you want to get the kind that's lasagna alfredo with a little bit of broccoli and some smoke. Make sure you get smoked hickory smoked tuna creations by Sturgis. And you just mix that up together and you come up with your own smoked tuna casserole. It actually looks pretty good.
It really does look really good. We also have today thin crust, spinach, mushroom, and garlic pizza. And it's actually really good. And you know me, well, us. We added some spinach to it. We added some tomatoes. Just added a couple of things to make it pop. So,
and, excuse me. Then, of course, we have a chopped salad.
Ooh, and I cannot wait to dig into that one.
She sure can.
Yep, so, Abba Father, who art in heaven. No?
Lord, bless our food in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
So, we haven't been on here in 2 weeks, which is what we pretty much try to do every 2 weeks. And we just getting on here so we can chit chat a little bit and see what was going on with you guys and you guys seeing what is going on with us, and just to keep you company for about, hopefully we'll have a nice long video because our videos be short.
Just trying to keep you company. So how is everybody doing during this shut-in? Well, that's really what it is. It's a shut-in.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. You said how we doing during this shut-in. Y'all do need to be shutting in praying, though.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on in the streets.
So, I don't like playing with it.
I didn't have to say in the streets.
What are you doing?
Y'all, this tuna casserole that we just put together was really good.
It is.
I mean, we didn't just put it together. It's something we eat quite often. But it's good. It's a shortcut. Really good for if you got small babies and you want a quick lunch, or, well, you guys can actually make stuff now since we all in the house. But who wants to come out being a little fat apple when they get done with this, what is it, quarantine?
Yeah, during the quarantine, during the shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
During the don't come outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But that smoky flavor that's on the hickory smoke, it does bring out something in that with the the broccoli and the mozzarella. That's real good. Seriously. Just add a little salt and pepper to it though.
Nature seasoning. It's the best seasoning in the world. I've been using it since I've been 19. This older woman, She had to be like in her 80s. You know, anytime I'm in the grocery store and I see people looking at stuff, and I've never seen it before and it looks interesting, I go and I be asking questions. Anyway, she told me you could season your greens with it, your vegetables, cut you up cucumbers and tomatoes and throw it on there, and that's all you need. And it is. It's really, really good. Can you hand me that nature seasoning so I can show it to him?
Mm-hmm. Right after this bite.
Yeah, she really, every time we get on here, and it be my fault, she really be hungry. But this is it right here. It's so good. When I tell y'all it's so good on anything.
It really is. I use it myself.
When I said this is so good on anything, you were supposed to say anything, and I was supposed to say, yeah, anything. So let's try it again, okay?
Okay.
This is so good. You should get you some. When I say this is good on anything, you said it to them and not me. Let's try it again. My apologies. When I say this is good on anything, yes, I mean anything. It's good on anything. It's so good. It's like a one-stop shop. And no rah-rah in the background. So, one of the things we're going to do different, we're going to pull questions from a bag and answer them. She wrote some that I haven't got to look and read, and I wrote a few that she hasn't got to look at. So hopefully, I get her questions, and hopefully, she gets mine. But even if she doesn't, oh well. I'll do the first if she's so hungry.
No, it didn't matter.
It's okay. What happens when you don't have your morning coffee or tea? Well, let me tell you what happens to me when I don't have my morning coffee or tea. I become very, I don't want to say dysfunctional, but I will say I be very, is irritable or
What?
irritable?
Yeah, irritable.
I thought that was the word. So I become like that, and I don't want to be like, I need that first cup of coffee after I brush my teeth. Do not drink coffee in the morning before brushing your teeth. Do not put anything in your mouth in the morning before brushing your teeth and cleaning your teeth. I just think that's nasty. That's just my personal opinion. I can't tell you guys how to live your lives, but just brush your teeth before you. So I have to have that coffee. If I don't, it's like I be very mean. I'm just gonna be honest. I be mean, okay? Even if I can't get to some coffee and you got some tea lying around, that's just the way it goes. What about you, sis?
So for me, when I don't have coffee in the morning, I'm usually a little groggy. But once I have it, I'm super perky. And if I skip a few days, I get a coffee headache. So I try to make sure I drink some every morning. Plus, it's just, I like the flavor of it. You know, some people are like, how can you drink coffee? Well, coffee is not just to wake you up. Sometimes it has good flavor. You can mix different things in it. Me, personally, I like half and half in mine. Or just black with sugar, you know, because coffee makes you black. That's a book.
Mm-hmm. So,
what is the first thing you notice about a person? Oh, that one's a good one. I usually notice someone from afar, and the first thing I notice is how they treat others. I watch to see how they react to certain situations and different things. But if you were talking physically, most of the time it's their smile or their shoes. What about you, sister?
The first thing I notice about a person is their attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Their attitude. I notice their attitude. Their body language. And then if it had to be physical, I'm going to say your hands and your nails.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have ugly feet or ugly hands, and that's not to say that people have ugly feet and ugly hands, but people that just, they can take care of it, but they don't.
Well, like when my feet ain't painted, not painted, they be ugly. I got cute ugly feet, I think. My personal opinion. You're just saying that because we're sisters.
No, they are. I've seen some pretty bad looking feet. I'm going to taste a piece of this piece.
Are you going to show it to them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's so delightful. Mm-hmm. So, some people notice hair, teeth, mouth. We're really over here eating.
Well, I'm hungry today.
You was hungry last time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me a question. I had a birthday dinner, and we did this at my birthday dinner. And it was the best birthday dinner a girl could ever ask for. Wasn't it? It was fun. What does kindness mean to you? A lot of people lack kindness.
Sorry.
A lot of people lack kindness. And what kindness means to me, for me, I think kindness means, like how you treat people, how you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
Kindness doesn't mean I'm going to be kind to you or nice towards you to receive something back.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
And when things is done from the heart, it's so much more meaningful.
Absolutely.
And so kindness to me, kindness can mean, kindness is a word that a lot of people don't even really know what kindness is.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
When you show people kindness, some people don't even know how to receive your kindness because they've never been treated with kindness.
That's a good one.
And the times that we're living in right now, you really don't witness a lot of kindness.
And when you do, it's like something foreign.
Mm-hmm. It's like I'm treating you kind. It's like kindness has turned into manipulation.
Right. You treat me kind, but I know behind this you're going to want something, or behind this it's got to be an ulterior motive.
Or if I do this for you, later on I may need something, and I know you're going to do it because I showed you kindness during this. So kindness to me has, it's a good word, it's a good thing, but it has turned into something, you don't see anymore. You don't. Kind of got sad behind that question.
To me, kindness are just the little bitty things that nobody else notices. Just small stuff that you might do for a person just because, and don't expect anything in return too, as you were stating. So, yeah.
Okay.
After the coronavirus, what will be the first thing you will do? I'm probably going to shout a little bit and give a couple praises to God. And then I'm going to hopefully go on with my goals for the year. Some things going to be pushed back. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to reach those goals still. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's about it. I have no extreme goals. But I can't wait to get back out there. What about you, sis?
Going to get my nails done. I'm going to get my feet done. I will be out here. I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be walking and running. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to travel more. I am going to be out here in these streets. As soon
Sound like a New Year's resolution to me.
as soon as all of this is lifted. And I'm going to still wear my mask. But one thing I really, you don't realize the things that's been available to you all this time that you miss. So one of the things I'm going to be very grateful when this is lifted. And I'm going to be grateful. But right now, I'm just taking advantage of this time where I can meditate, pray, spend time with my kids. I've really been staying focused, and I've been able to read a little bit. So it's kind of like this is a pause, and it's also a time for us to come together to bring kindness back. You know. But that's another story. What about you?
I already said what I was going to do.
Yeah, that's right. Safety. Do you have any trips coming up? Yeah. I had a girls' trip coming up in June. So now it has to be a little setback for a major comeback. Because I'm telling you, in August,
What?
I'm out here. Excuse me.
Birthday behavior. Sound like look like you being a little hater or whatever. It's my birthday now.
You probably gonna be sad. Now this one. I'm just playing. It was just a little joke. It was a little joke. I'm just playing.
See how people do you?
So what about you? You didn't answer the question.
I did.
What, you said New York?
I didn't have any particular girls trips, but I did want to go and see my best friend in Cincinnati, so I might go see her.
Or she might go see her best friend in New York. Okay. Your turn. Did you tell them, share with them what you were drinking?
Huh?
Did you share with them what you were drinking?
No, I did not. I just started drinking it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. This is a good one. So before I share this question, I wanted to let you guys know that I am drinking a water. And then we have these Island Punch. What are these things? You know, the little drink mixes that you put in single. And it's really good. Like, I need to go buy me some. And they're good. The flavor is radical lemon berry. So, here's the question. How old were you when you had your first crush? My first crush was on Disney characters. On the Disney show. And I like this black dude that played, I don't know what his name was, but he played Don't Look Under. It's a movie that used to come out every Halloween called Don't Look Under Your Bed. And I used to watch that movie just so I could see him. I didn't really have him. That's so sad, ain't it? My first special friend was, I think, in 8th grade. But That's what my mom said I had to call. I couldn't call my boyfriend. I had to call my special friend. What about you, sister?
My first crush, I was probably 4 or 5. And I used to have the biggest crush on, well, I'm not going to say their name, but I had the biggest crush on them. And I was 4 or 5. And that's when I realized. Well, let me keep that to myself too. But no, my first crush was, that I can remember. My first crush was when I was 4 or 5. Not a real crush, like, ooh, I could be with somebody, but just,
Yeah.
crushing. Yeah. I don't want people to think, ooh, you was no. But yeah. Yeah.
And I had a crush on somebody in 2nd grade.
In 2nd grade. Now, my first major crush was when I was in 1st grade. Don't nobody know who he is. Well, one of my cousins know who he is. One of my cousins on my daddy's side know exactly who he is. Yeah, she know who he is. Who's next, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this the last one, girl. Could you live without the internet? And my answer to that would be, yep. And the reason I can live without the internet, because I wasn't raised on the internet. You see these old school earrings? I'm a 90s gal. You hear me? Raised in the 90s where there was no internet. Raised in the, my childhood, born in, well, I don't need to tell you when I was born. But, you know, the late 80s and 90s, that era, barely missed this new era that came in. These kids don't even know what
Playing outside is.
playing outside,
Riding
red
the
light, green light, yellow light, mother may I catch a girl, kiss a girl. They don't know what is duck, duck, goose. They don't know what is mother may I. Did I say mother may I? Do you know? You are not going to believe this. They do not know how to jump double dutch up here. And it's not just up here. All these little young girls, all they know how to do is eat hot Cheetos and get sew-ins.
And put lemon on.
All they know how to do is have high blood pressure. Ain't nobody looking at the eating all this salt. No, for real. Everybody ain't looking at the fact that they building all of these dialysis centers.
Yep.
I have never in my green life seen so many dialysis centers. You see, look at the era I grew up in. The Lion King. This shirt a little stressed out. Not really. But this my era, Lion King. When Lion King came out, you was like your daughter age. I was like probably,
I think I was like 6 or 7.
no, you were not. When Lion King came out, that's when mama them gave you that ratchet little pillow that they had to keep putting together and re-sewing.
Oh, was that the first one?
The very first pillow, the leftover stuffings in the pillow that
You talking
mama
about my
made.
black one?
Yeah, the
I had
black
a
one.
Lion King pillow too.
That's it. It's the same pillow. It was falling apart, and she took the fall out parts of the pillow and made another pillow over the pillow. That's why it was a solid black pillow. If you would have opened up the pillow, the Lion King pillow would have been inside.
Daddy bought me that Lion King pillow when I slid down the pole and got my stitches. And that pillow was from an old couch from Mama's house.
No. It's the same pillow. You know what? You're right. Safety. The
No.
one that burnt.
Yeah.
Safety.
Go ahead and give me my neck back.
Safety. She didn't have to neck me though. But yeah, so these kids, man, and then they doing all these meeting each other online. That ain't even real. Anyway, that's what I think about this question. The internet done killed the whole world. People can't even think for themselves anymore. I be up there struggling spelling stuff. How you spell that? Simple words. Because I'm used to, what is it, automatic
Spell checks. and
spell
stuff.
check. Yeah, that's not cool. And that's my fault too. That's why I try to make sure my kids read and stay at the library. They know those old school games. Because you going outside and sucking up some of that little sun. Getting them vitamins up in you. Point blank period. But yeah. I guess you said what you already had to say.
No, I didn't get a chance.
Go ahead.
But that's no, I'm good. I don't.
No, you could go ahead. I mean, where we got to go?
No.
We ain't got nowhere to go.
So for the internet, for me, I'm in between on it. So it's not that I couldn't live without it. I can, but I like it. I like the convenience of it. And people be like, "Oh, the internet is the devil." But I am one of the my age group grew up without it and with it. We were, I guess, the ones that brought it in. So I was messing with computers when I was real small, when the screen was black and green. So, and that's when they were first introducing them. And it is really amazing how technology has, grown to what it is now. Just imagine those black and green computers with the screens with the green dots.
Mm-hmm.
Used to have me cracking up. Now that I look and think about it, with a big old back.
Now, don't get me wrong. We had them.
Yeah.
They were like at school and stuff like that because we used to play Fraction Munchers and Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. I remember.
I loved Oregon Trail. And even during that time when we did Oregon Trail, I don't think there was no internet. It was just like, y'all remember the look? They was flat like these. They was real flat.
Floppy disk.
Not the floppy disk. Before they came out with the floppy disk, it was even more. It was black and it was bigger than a floppy disk, and you put it in there.
Oh, the game.
Yeah, they were fun. I'm looking for anyone out there in YouTube world. I'm looking for me a Nintendo so I could play Mario and Duck Hunt. I think it's the same thing. What's the problem?
That's not a problem.
I mean, if you guys can point me in the right direction, it'd be greatly appreciated.
You know, you don't necessarily have to have the great Nintendo. They make new ones nowadays where you can just... It's still old Nintendo, but it's a different type of game system.
Yeah, I know. I don't want that.
Oh, well, I just want to know what TV you're going to play that old school Nintendo on. It's okay. It's gonna come back.
Never mind.
Well, sis, that's why I said that they have those newer ones, that you can just...
So I can connect the old one to a new TV.
Probably not. If it doesn't have the AC adapters on there. Now, they do have, I think, a HDMI adapter where you can either go into that. But then again, I'm trying to think if it's just the AC adapter or is it something else that was needed. And then you need channel 3. Well, you do. Remember when we was little? And we used to get mad when the channel 3 we had to go reprogram it. Because Channel 2 will come on now. At one point in time, we could use Channel 2 to put the stuff on. They don't know none of y'all don't know. None of that. All they know about is the AC channel. They might not even know
the
that.
HDM cord.
HDMI.
Yeah.
And video.
I just
went
and bought one for one of these little stinking kids because somebody's daughter broke it. We're not going to say who. So what else? What else you said, sis? Tonight,
I'm trying to figure out why you acting that hard.
Like be tickling myself.
If you're good.
She thought I was going to join her. Ooh. Ooh, wait. I'm just playing, sis.
It's okay.
So one thing you guys don't know about Fall, she's YouTube shy.
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry. Okay. I five guys.
What we doing?
Sitting here talking on our little channel.
Here, staring in the mirror.
Oh, one thing I want to say, shout out to all of our subscribers. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to everyone who texts and email and respond and all of that good stuff. We thank you. A lot of ideas that have been dropped and emailed to us we're going to do. So we appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And I also want to make sure you guys, if you have a question for us, if you put it in our comments, we can write them out and pull from our bag. And we had one question.
Yeah, this could take some time. My heart is underneath.